Oh, good morning, YouTube. It's a hot day, and it's been hot. It's been really hot for a long time, for, well, several weeks. It's been in the, mid to high 30s. So that's like 95 to 100 and 100 plus sometimes. So I haven't been riding as often as I normally would. But thought I'd get out kind of early today. Try and beat some of the heat. I'm not wearing my jacket. My theory is that if I wear my jacket, going through town, stop and go traffic, or, you know, you're at lights and what have you, in this kind of heat, it gets dangerous. You know, you start overheating, and then you get a little foggy brain. And riding a motorcycle with a foggy brain is not a good idea. So you gotta figure out which risk you want to deal with, which is most important. So I'm wearing a t-shirt, keeping cool. I started out the ride today with a little parking lot practice. It's always a good idea. You know, do some emergency stops. This bike doesn't have ABS, so it's always good to do that. Get that into muscle memory, eh? And some figure eights within 2 parking spots, you know, 2 wide, 2 long. Fun stuff, useful. It's kind of hazy out today, eh? I don't think I've ever seen this road so good. I don't know what they did. They must have put gravel down or something and graded it. Mind you, I haven't been up here in a long time. Man, it sure is nice up here. I haven't been up on the dirt in, gee, I don't know. It's been a while. I just haven't had the desire for some reason. Riding mainly on the road. Mind you, I enjoy that, so. That's quite the view, eh? Nice. Yeah, so our temperatures, for the foreseeable, they're going to remain as they are in the high 30s, going up to 40. So, yeah, no break in sight. And no rain, of course. Which just makes the situation worse that we started the year in. We started with a drought. Over the winter, we didn't have enough snowpack. And so we're dealing with possibility of some pretty bad forest fires, and I'm hoping that we don't get one near us like we did last year. So fingers crossed. That's all we can do. So we're out of the dirt now and headed down one of my favorite roads to just take a leisurely ride. Stop at the lake for a brief rest and go back. This 300L is such a nice all-round bike. I mean, it's just perfect. Perfect on the pavement. It handles really nice, and it handles pretty well on dirt too. So, I mean, once you got it set up, the suspension is the main thing. To me, it has a good combination of the right amount of power and handling. So I think Honda did a pretty good job of revising the bike from the old 250L with a different frame and stroked motor and the other changes they made. It's a good one. We could always use more power, I suppose, you know, sometimes, but I don't know. I'm okay with it as it is. Mind you, I've got a little more power than stock. Got the 550 Performance ECU, stock improved, opened out the airbox, and slightly opened out the stock exhaust. So to me, I've got it just perfect the way I want, because I don't want stupid loud. And the stock exhaust, when I opened it up as I did, it has a nice exhaust note now. Whereas when I had the Yoshimura full system on the 250L, it was sometimes really annoying loud. So for the price you pay for this bike, the fact that it doesn't have the power of a lot of bikes that you can find out there in the dual sport class really isn't a problem, because if you had a lot more power on this from the factory, you'd pay a lot more money for it. So you pick and choose, right? And having a fairly low price bike to begin with kind of makes it a bike you can play around with, tinker around with, modify, that sort of thing. At least that's the way I see it. And it has enough power to have fun on. Have fun without going insane speeds. And I think I'll pull in here and take a break, have a look at the lake. Now I'm surprised there's not a lot more people here. So that's good. I like it when there's almost no one or no one. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. I'm gonna have a workout for sure. I normally do that first thing, or at least before I ride. But today I didn't. So I will do that later. So on that note, you guys, you take care, you ride safe, you have fun, and I will catch you on another one. I hope. Hope you enjoyed some of the ride.